Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Eric here in the school garden, and welcome back to a new video. If you're new to our channel, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and comment. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell in the corner of your video to be notified when we drop new videos, which is every single week. For those that are not new to the channel and you've been here with us in the garden for a minute, thanks for coming back for a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the life cycle of peppers. As you already know, we have a whole playlist of life cycles for butternut squash, for tomatoes, for cucumbers, for strawberries, for green beans, the whole nine. If you want more information on life cycles, the playlist, you can watch it here. But for today's video, we're going to be specifically talking about peppers. All the peppers that we have, what type of temperatures they need to germinate, what are peppers, what family they belong to, so forth and so on. This row we planted out some peppers and we are going to be mulching them. I recently watched a video, I think by Jacques the gardener, and he was mentioning how if you don't really have decaying material for like the roly-polies that you see down here, they'll start to eat on your plants and things. So I see so many roly-polies in this area. I see big ones and small ones. So I'm going to put down some mulch today, some straw mulch, which we have. And I'm going to cover this entire row, this row. I may do the rows with the brassicas, but it's getting hotter right now. It's creeping up to 80 degrees, and soon enough we won't be able to harvest any more brassicas. So I don't know if I want to mulch those rows right here just yet, but I will be definitely covering these two rows today. We have more peppers over here. These are our long thin cayenne peppers, zinnia, sweet marjoram, some more garlic. This garlic will be harvested today. I'm just gonna pull it up today and let it cure in the greenhouse. We have basil, eggplants. These are our 4 eggplants. I think it's a mix of black beauties and the long, I think a long thin eggplant, not quite sure. These are our mixture of peppers. We have a sun-bright bell pepper plant. I think these two right here are pretty and sweet peppers, which is it's a type of pepper that's a sweet variety. And then we have a banana pepper right here, but it's a hot banana pepper, which is pretty cool, and I can't wait to taste that. If you didn't know, peppers are placed in the family group called nightshades. Other vegetables that are in this group are potatoes, tomatoes, and eggplants. These plants are grouped together in this family because they contain small traces of a chemical called alkaloids. Alkaloids are chemicals that are normally found in these types of plants. From spicy to mild, there are hundreds of peppers that you could easily grow in your garden at home. In our gardens, we are growing a wide variety of peppers, including California bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, shishito peppers, cayenne peppers, banana peppers, and one variety of peppers that we are missing so much in our garden are the Japanese Sentaki chili peppers. Now, these peppers were very prolific last summer. We harvested over, I would say, 2 pounds of these peppers. They were so tasty as a red hot sauce, because since we grew so many, I actually made some into hot sauce, and it was such a nice hot but flavorful hot sauce. And it's really sad that we weren't fortunate enough to have in the front of our minds to save seed from these plants,
not only to harvest them to donate to families, but to actually save seed. So that is a very important step when you're gardening, to always let plants go to seed, and if they are producing fruit, to make sure that you harvest the seeds from those fruits. Since we typically don't grow peppers outside as starts, and we grow them in a greenhouse until they reach a certain mature size, this allows us to capture the heat in the greenhouse, and by doing so, we are able to provide you all with some tips for when you're growing peppers at home. All you'll need is a light source and a heating pad. You can either start them in a pot, or you can start your seeds by creating your own greenhouse effect by using plastic juice bottles or milk cartons. Peppers really like warm weather and will only germinate when those conditions are favored. So using a milk carton or juice bottle will greatly help you get a good start on germinating your pepper seeds. Once your pepper seeds start to grow and get to the point of having 8 leaves, there's something important that you need to do. At this point, you will probably start seeing some of your pepper plants trying to produce flower pods, signaling that they want to start setting flowers to eventually set fruit. But wait, we don't really want them to do that, because if they do that, all of that energy that they will put into producing flowers will take away from the energy that they could use to actually grow bigger. So this is where topping off your pepper plants comes into play. If you haven't done so, please go watch our video that we previously posted on our channel on the process of how we top off our pepper plants and basil plants. After topping off your pepper plants, this will allow them to grow not only taller but bushier, and will provide your plants the opportunity to set more and more fruit. Once you start to see your pepper plants fruit growing, it's only a matter of time before you need to start harvesting your peppers. Now we're going to show you all what our harvest looks like for our pepper plants. But keep in mind, this summer has really been a doozy, and our pepper plants, some of them haven't really done a great job at providing fruit, even though they were transplanted into the garden back in early June, and we're almost in August. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now let's look at the types of harvests that we have been able to get. During the summer months, you're going to battle a lot of different things, from disease to different pests in your garden. And specifically with peppers, they can have moments where they start to lose leaves. The leaves turn yellow and then they fall off. That is normally due to them not having enough access to nitrogen. So we just added in this fertilizer here. It feeds the plants and promotes healthy growth in them. This is the Grow Well Proven Organics fertilizer, and it provides quick access to all of the nutrients within 3 months And we've already applied this fertilizer to the peppers about 2 weeks ago, and we wanted to do it again because we did see a good recovery for the peppers. But now that we have actually fixed that problem, we're dealing with another problem. And that problem is the leaves actually being eaten. All the peppers and eggplants have started to be eaten. And an insect that normally eats peppers and eggplants are considered army worms. They're like a brown caterpillar that can be in your garden. We found one in this next row behind me on the vertical trellis where the tomatoes are. Yesterday evening we came and did some harvesting because we were out of town, and so we wanted to come back in the garden and see what was up. And we found one army worm, and we actually got rid of it. So now that we've actually fertilized the plants, we're going to water them in. We're going to also spray them with neem oil, and we're going to spray the neem oil every 2 to 3 days, and just keep that same process so that we can start to deter the army worms. That's the video, guys. We hope you learned something from today's video. We hope you got something out of it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Let us know in the comments, what did you learn from today's video? If you have any tips on growing peppers, or what kind of peppers that you are growing in your garden this summer. Make sure to stay aware of the videos that we are dropping. The next video on our channel will be I believe, I'm actually looking at the calendar right now, and I think the next video will be discussing how to grow, I think, okra. I believe so. But just stay tuned for that video. We'll be dropping it very soon. Make sure to follow our socials. IG and Facebook is EBLLC, TikTok Project Great. Until next time, we'll see you guys later in the garden. Bye.